I am looking for my stream. There it is. There I am.
There it is.
Oh man, you can really hear the AC, can't you?
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, Rob. Also, I'm gonna turn off my AC for a little bit. Or at least, yeah, because it's very loud. It's louder than I thought it was.
Just blow it up, it'll be fine.
Just blow it up.
Blow it up. Get a little bit of C4 and just blow it up.
Okay, the AC will go off in a second. So, that is the wrong way. There we go.
Good job. It's the right way if you want kegs. Get
So
this
many
party started!
kegs. Okay, let's.
What the fuck?
What?
Wait.
Your worship.
Oh. Never mind.
What?
I thought... I thought it was like fucking... doubling for a second, and then I realized that I have the stream on both my TV and the computer, and they're at the same point, so...
Good job.
It's fine!
She knows they're going to kill her. Can only save what's important. Precious space to remember her smile.
Oh, here. We're gonna give Cole the amulet. Let's do the thing.
Let's do the thing.
That Solus told us about. Would you like to try it on?
Yes.
Hey, Suzie.
Oh.
I like it here.
Remember when you played as Cole in Dead or Alive 5 last round?
What do I do with it?
You found one of the amulets. Excellent. May I?
For everyone who doesn't know, which is everyone, in Dead or Alive 5 last round, there's a character called Elliot, who one of his outfits
I charge it with magic.
looks like a modern-day Cole. He's got a black hat. He's got a long
We know
brown
it's not
trench
just
coat.
going to work, right? It never just works.
Have faith, Inquisitor.
Or the fuck color that Cole has on him. I don't know. Guess that's brown.
What was that? Oh, what are you doing to the kid?
Stopping
He has the same
mages
color.
from
The
binding me
outfit
like
has the same
demons
color.
adamant. But it didn't work.
Something is interfering with the enchantment.
Something like Cole not being a demon?
I'm not certain exactly what Cole is.
Regardless of Cole's special circumstances, He remains a spirit.
Yes, a spirit who is strangely like a person.
I don't matter. Just lock away the parts of me that someone else could knot together to make me follow.
Focus on the amulet. Tell me what you feel.
Warm, soft blanket covering, but it catches tears. I'm the wrong shape. There's something. There. That way.
It appears we have something to find. I told you it never just works.
All right, kid. Get Cullen and work with him on the map to figure out where you're sensing something wrong.
Will you come with me? All of you?
Sure. All right, I get it. You like spirits. But he came into this world to be a person. Let him be one.
If I see a way to protect Cole without taking away whatever he is, I'll use it. But Cole clearly needs our help.
I'm not saying we do nothing. But that ritual of theirs only works on demons, right?
This is not some fanciful story, child of the stone. We cannot change our nature by wishing.
You don't think?
However we deal with the problem, our next step is to track down whatever is interfering with the enchantment.
Well, that's the thing.
I'll never get used to seeing a character being shorter than Varric. I will never get used to that. Every time I see him side by side, it's not enchantment. Also, I find it very strange how, like, Solus just calls Varric Child of the Stone.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
It's probably just an old-timey elven thing.
Yeah, this should get me through the month. Give me a
I don't
moment.
know. I don't
Greetings.
fucking know.
Can I help you?
You killed me.
What? I don't even know you.
You forgot. You locked me in the dungeon in the spire, and you forgot, and I died in the dark.
The spire?
Cole, stop!
Just take it easy, kid.
He killed me. He killed me. That's why it doesn't work. He killed me, and I have to kill him back.
If he killed you, wouldn't you be dead?
Cole, this man cannot have killed you. You are a spirit. You have not even possessed a body.
A broken body, bloody, banged on the stone cell, guts
What a
cracking
fucking
in the
astute
dark,
observation.
A captured apostate.
People
They
die when
threw
they are
him
killed.
into the dungeon in the spire at
Water is
Val Royeaux.
wet.
They forgot about him. He starved to death. I came through to help. And I couldn't. So I became him. Cole.
If Cole was an apostate, that'd make the guy we just saw a Templar. Must have been buying lyrium.
Let me kill him. I need to. I need to.
Cole will never grow into a real person until he comes to terms with what happened.
Leave it to me. All right, kid. You want revenge? Come with me.
I love this scene.
Me too.
It's the only time you ever see anybody else use Bianca.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry isn't going to help him now, is it, kid?
No.
Pull the trigger and put him down like a mad dog. Do it.
It's got a scope on it.
Yeah. Bianca looks awesome when it's held by like an actual person.
Mm-hmm.
That sounded a lot worse than I meant it to.
No.
You can't make it all just go away. I learned that
Like when it's
the hard way.
held by a human, I should say.
Right.
It's anything but a dwarf.
No. He needs to remember. We're done here.
I thought I muted my Skype. I guess I did not.
You did not.
That was very loud.
Yes, it was.
Now it's definitely muted.
We'll find out.
I muted my entire computer. It's definitely muted.
Is your phone muted?
It's on vibrate.
Gotcha.
For all we know, the amulet will now never function. Cole remains vulnerable to binding.
No, he isn't. The amulet didn't work because he's too human, right? Maybe now the kid's also too human for that binding magic to work on him.
I hope you're right.
It still hurts. When do I stop hurting?
If you ever find the answer to that question, do let me know.
Come on, kid. Let's go for a walk. It'll clear your head.
The left hand misses a friend with 2 different names. She's hurting, sad, alone, but everyone can see me now. They remember. How do I put honey in Leliana's wine without her noticing?
I can help with that.
It is good that he is not entirely changed, however human he becomes.
Alright. That is the wrong way.
Just that little fucking, like, speed up to catch up with Varric. God damn it, Cole.
Now, if I did all of the things correctly that I think I did, there should be a cutscene in here.
Innocent little ghost boy.
Hi, Rosie.
Hello, Rosie.
You're the magical
Oh,
advisor?
wait, is this the one I think it is?
Oh, your breach was pretty too, in a destroy everything sort of way. I mean, crystals? That talk? I need a few things and people and whatnots. It's hard to explain, but get me the resources and I'll deliver.
You'll have what you need to investigate Calpurnia.
Excellent. I look forward to working with you. You'll have all my efforts, for the cause and the furthering of knowledge. A grand adventure, Inquisitor. Together.
I'm alright, Rosie.
I am also eh.
I could be
But-
worse.
For the most part, alright. Actually, you know what? I am alright because I got to fix Flargner. Which only Suzie understands.
Yep.
So I take that back. I'm doing pretty good at the moment. and I'll try not to think about how I have to wake up earlier than normal tomorrow.
Sounds to me like you're
Which is-
thinking about it now.
Nope. I have this strange talent that I can say it out loud, but I don't actually think about it. Like, I only think about it enough to say it, and then it's just gone from my head again.
Robert, if you're sick, are you gonna be okay for tomorrow's stream?
Oh, he'll do it regardless.
Oh, good.
If he did yesterday's stream...
Well, I mean, he could have gotten worse.
Well... Rob, you always get stressed during streams. It's just a thing now. I would love to look up how to see this one-to-one, but I have no idea what to type into search.
We've already tried, haven't we?
I know, but it's like I would try to look up more information, but I don't know what terms to use. Like, I can't think of what exactly would work. Because, you know, the more kind of shit you add into your search, the less likely you'll get something specific.
Oh, is that the... Oh, that's a temple. That thing that I just unlocked, I think, is a temple, which will be incredibly fun. That's what we'll do this stream. We'll do that temple.
Oh, you mean the thing where when you get all the way through it, you get a bunch of resistances?
No, that's a different temple.
Oh, then I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's fine, I'll show you. If this
Unless
is
I
what
just don't
think
remember,
it
which
is.
is entirely possible.
It's another puzzle temple.
Because of the chat?
What?
I mean, I was just looking at the chat. I wasn't able to actually listen to the stream, but... No, I mean, I was trying to take care of any of the problems.
Well, you took care of
While
one.
also being fair. What? Well, yeah. No, it didn't seem like there was that... I mean, at least to me, it didn't seem like there was that much of a problem. Of course, different people, different opinions.
Oh, I can do Liliana's quest too. I'll just do these little blip quests here.
It's just as I remember it.
I didn't expect it to be so deserted. It makes me uneasy.
It's a
Ah,
small
God
village,
damn it.
but it's too early for the chant.
Yes, Rosie,
I'm sure
I'm
the
eating.
sisters are somewhere.
Liliana, is that
Hopefully
you?
that didn't pick up.
Sister Natalie, what are you doing here? I thought you were in Val Rayo.
No, I've been here since Justinia died. This place makes me feel like she's still with us.
Inquisitor, this is Natalie, a trusted friend.
Wait, Inquisitor? You brought the Inquisitor here? My lady, forgive me for not recognizing you earlier.
Bigger things to worry about than that?
Oh, I see.
Natalie, listen. There is something hidden here.
It's always good when you get a
Something
voice
Justinia
message that
left
just
for
sounds
me.
like somebody's using a hairdryer on the other end and nothing else.
What is it?
I don't know, but we'll find it.
Good.
I'm curious to see what brought us all here. Justinia's letter came with instructions for me. They were a little cryptic. Always remember that faith sprung from a barren branch. That light has no fear of darkness. Above all, that strength lives in an open heart.
She must be hinting at something in here. Let's look around.
That's fair enough, Rob.
Discussing verses of the benedictions every Friday. That canticle was Justinia's favorite.
Of course.
You gotta finish that shit off. Move on to the next project.
How do they not see these
I
little
stare up at the breach sometimes. It's terrifying.
things on the wall?
Beautiful in its way.
It is beautiful.
Have you seen it by sunrise?
Because
Sun rises through it.
NPCs are incompetent.
What looks like a thousand
Because plot?
suns, like a broken mirror.
Yes.
That ties into it, yes.
Ah, the magic of the plot.
Justinia's enemies are
Because
making their move,
you
vying for
have the
position,
ability
and
to
the sun
have a
will
random
shine.
radar that makes no sense.
What
But
was
you
that?
can see
Realistically.
it without the radar.
But they don't know they're important without the radar.
Hmm. Anyway.
Listen, Suzie, I know you're right. I'm just trying to find a way to justify it somehow for my own amusement.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Good old Liliana was playing you the whole time. Didn't you realize?
They never sing the benedictions here on Fridays, Natalie. Something so simple. And you got it so wrong. I wanted to believe, but you were lying from the start. Keep that pretty mouth shut if you must, dear. You've already told me everything I need to know. The prickleweed burrs on your hem, talking about the sun rising through the breach. It all points to a single place. Morel in the Dales, Grand Cleric Victoire's bastion. She sent you, didn't she? Victoire was always an opportunist.
Good work. We know the name of our enemy. That's half the battle won.
Exactly.
Kill me then. I am not afraid to die for my beliefs. At least I still know what I believe.
I don't think it'll matter.
Well, you can
think
try
she-
anyway.
I think she'll kill her either way.
Then why not try?
We don't
Just
have to
for
kill
funsies.
her.
No. I must protect the Inquisition. She is an
It's
enemy.
not like she has any approval anyway.
I see what you've become. The righteous stand before darkness, and the Maker shall guide them.
See? It doesn't matter. Because I let her kill the one guy at the very beginning.
That's what you get for having a dumb head anyway.
No! This can't be it.
Their hats are so stupid!
It's not what you expected. It doesn't mean it's nothing.
There's a message carved in the lid. The left hand should lay down her burden. She,
I like how Rob's saying good, even though in his own game he tried to stop that from happening.
the divine, has a
Well,
long
actually,
reach,
that's not true.
but it is always her
He
left
could've.
hand that stretches out. 1,000
And he
lives,
tried to make her a
1,000
good guy
deaths.
anyway, except
Her
for that one
commands
moment.
meant my conscience that bore the consequences.
which, if I remember correctly, you just said the fuck it route.
Sacrifices are necessary. You know that.
I know. And hearing you agree gives me the courage to do what must be done.
That's true, Rob. It did work out.
Justinia tried to save me. But all it's done is made me realize I don't need saving.
Special Liliana.
There is work to be done. I'll see you back at
Special Liliana?
Skyhold.
Yep.
There's also a special Liliana?
Yep. Well, that's what we're calling it in our lore. You know, anything in our lore, we just call it special.
Fair enough.
Which is, our Liliana is ruthless and killed the archdemon herself. In, Origins.
Yes. I remember this.
Because it was just her and she did that fucking super move and kicked the fuck out of the archdemon. That's Cadis's girlfriend right there. That's now the She-Pope. I still just love everything around Special Cadis and how fucking stupid it is. His girlfriend is the She-Pope, who is also ruthless. Then we got Special Stan, and we got... I can't even call him Special Ogren because it's just Ogren.
Just Ogren.
It's just Ogren. The only reason I call him Special Stan is just because he says no all the time.
Wait, I wonder if she's gonna do that again. Go into this a little bit, do some things, back out of it. Yeah, okay. Do you see that?
I'll see you in a second. Good. She's trying to get away while you're not looking.
Good lord.
This game's great. Although you can't complain about that, because in our playthrough we had a T-posing goat, which is the apex of any of that bullshit. Just a T-posing click and drag goat.
Oh, Rob,
fucking...
I started the Leo plushie today, by the way.
It looks good. It also is now deep fried.
It is not deep fried. I'm not gonna deep fry Leo.
Treat! Is that him saying trees? No, that's the air escaping his body as he burns alive.
Oh no! Poor Leo.
Don't worry. It's not canon.
Oh no. Leo tempura.
Oh, man.
Grand Cleric Vitois is scrambling after the loss of her agent.
Good. Her support base
Again, as I said before, fried salad.
Tear it down. Grand Cleric Victoire wishes to make an enemy of the Inquisition. I'll give her what she wants. Doesn't Victoire have a young cousin? Lord Firmin? She dotes on him.
Yes, mistress. I believe that is so.
Good. Have him collected.
Yeah, this is reminding me, I don't know if we ever pinned down what we wanted for Liliana in your world state.
At your command.
Well, in this one, she's definitely not gonna be She-Pope.
Well... I mean, probably not.
Hi, Lewis.
Hello, Lewis.
Is everything under
But you know what I
control?
mean, in your actual world
Perfect.
site.
The Grand Cleric and others
yeah.
like her
For
will
Dragon
fall
Age
in
4.
line soon enough. You see, When I'm ruthless,
Whether you want to be the sheep
it
poop or
gets
not,
us
or
where we need
steeled,
to be.
steeled or
It's
softened, or,
something to be
or I guess
proud of.
inspired.
Repeat what you
Why
said.
fix it? How funny that her regret is what finally
Whether
puts
she's
my
the
own
sheep
to
hope or not.
rest.
Okay.
I chose to become her left hand.
What do you think I
knowing
said?
what it meant. It was my weakness
It's
that
fine.
stopped me from fully committing
What
to my
did you
task.
think I said? You can't get away from this now. I will make this the rest of the stream if you don't tell me.
Okay.
Alright. So what, do you think I said sheep poop?
Well then, I suppose
That's
that's
what
that.
it sounded like,
The
yeah.
Inquisition needs
Gotcha,
you just
alright.
as the
No, it only took one guess.
to do what no one else dares. Death and deception are my trade. It is what I
She's
am.
the sheep poop.
It is what I always will be.
Okay. And now... this bullshit. It's going alright.
Not bad, Lewis. How about yourself?
It would be better if my child went to sleep instead of crying, but, you know.
Suplex!
I'm not suplexing the baby.
God, not with that attitude you aren't.
I'm gonna text James and ask him to check on him, though.
Shove a piece of fried chicken in his mouth. He'll be fine.
Alright, this temple. This
Someone's been here.
bullshit temple.
I doubt they left all their stuff here out of charity.
Is this because of the shards, or
No.
is this because of Calpurnia?
Nope. This is because of the elves.
That's not normal, is it?
The elves in the Emerald Graves.
Oh, did I do this? I have no memory if I did this or not. It doesn't look familiar at the moment, but that does not mean I didn't do it. Yes, Lewis suplex. To solve all of Susie's problems with her child, she just has to suplex the baby, but she refuses to do so, so... It's like a miracle cure, except, you know, it's... You know... suplexing a baby. And it only works in this one scenario. But she refuses to do it. Anyway, I will be right back.
Okay.
Strange that I can understand that.
A spell of comprehension, perhaps. Amazing that it still functions.
It's warm.
All part of a ritual, I'd say. Whoever that belongs to, they're not dead. Not really.
So they do. Thank you, Rob.
No way through this gate? Wonder what it's made of.
Well, Rob, this was something really easy to overlook, so...
Another one of the explorers?
Okay, so this is where it gets annoying, because you have to go the long way around to get in here. Because if you go under, then it'll put the veil fire out, and there's not a place in there to relight it. The tree!
Tree!
Welcome back, TJ.
Thank you!
You're welcome. So is everything okay?
Yep.
Cool.
At least I hope so.
Also, this place is a maze and I always get lost. So that's the thing.
I understand that well.
Requires elven key. Fuck.
I know that very well, like the vaults in Fallout New Vegas. Although that was mainly just Vault 22. Fuck that vault.
Magically sealed.
And here's where the magic happens. Literally.
Thank you, Dorian. So...
Interesting, Rob.
What?
Said interesting. Also, I've got chocolate. It's that same dark chocolate I was talking about before that kind of tastes like coffee. For some fucking reason.
Ket, bringing those organs here, putting them back together. Who knows what will happen?
It's a dark chocolate with pieces of waffle cone in it.
Yum. So, the whole point of this temple is to go around gathering the organs, put them on the little pedestals here, and then you summon a demon.
Yes.
And then you kill the demon.
Okay. I've never done this.
I have had a cup of coffee every day since the 12 cup thing that happened.
Yeah, I'm sure you loved that.
Yeah, it was great.
So why did you do that again?
It was the closest thing that I had to drink. And it was just right there. It took no effort to just make the coffee. So I was there and I made the coffee and I drank the coffee. Because I was too lazy to get up to get water.
That's fair. Is it Rob? I don't remember. I don't remember a lot from our Dragon Age 2 series. Of course, I wouldn't have remembered a lot from our Origin series either, except for the fact that I'm looking that over. So eventually I'm going to get back to looking at 2 again. I'm almost at the finale of the main story of Origins, listening back. Which I've been doing slowly but surely. That was a good series. Except for the random bouts of frustration, but no. And chewing noises. Oh my god, the chewing noises. I remember I was listening back to Stream 12, and I literally said said to myself, oh my god, Rob, I want to shoot you in the head. It was so bad. It was like you were mixing pasta right into the mic.
I don't hear him. So...
The last time you used a headset mic? Well, you should just mute the mic while you're eating, Rob.
Oh, I hear him now.
That's what I do.
What?
Or just get a less sensitive mic. Because apparently having something like the snowball isn't exactly the best option either.
It should be 15 minutes. Ish.
The power of a push to mute button, Rob. It's wonderful.
It really is. It's great.
That being said, we really need to fix the audio next time we do Fates. Because I was listening back to it today, and I sounded so fucking low.
Poor bastard.
Even after it was supposedly fixed. We just need to work on that more. Holy shit. I was fading into the nothingness.
Oh, good.
And not like the nothingness that I live in, I mean like, you know.
Hey, James. Will you bring me a popsicle, please?
Well, all of us were lower, Rob. All of us were a lot lower than you were.
I don't care.
And
which
I'm always
flavor.
the lowest. I'm always the lowest out of the three of us, so if I can't be heard, that means the other two are low as well.
Not a Warhead's popsicle.
Because nothing changed on my end, Rob. Nothing ever fucking changes on my end.
I thought you were just gonna get me one of the ices.
You said popsicle.
Those are popsicles.
Those are ices. Those are freezer pops.
Holy shit.
Look what you did. You said popsicle.
Is this really the thing right now?
Huh?
You trying to break it in the bag?
I did break it in the bag.
You're so weird. Why did you do that?
Because that way I don't get my hands messy? What the fuck's wrong with you?
What?
So it's a twin pop, right? The ones that you break in half? And I broke it in half while it was still in the bag, so that I wouldn't have to figure out how to eat around the popsicle sticks in such a way that it wouldn't fall apart all over me. And he's criticizing me for breaking it apart in the bag.
Right, you're supposed to break it apart outside of the bag. It's a game to see which one breaks off more. Like a wishbone.
Yeah, if you're sharing it with somebody, but I'm not sharing it with anybody.
Well, maybe you should have asked.
You want the other half?
No.
Go the fuck to bed.
That moment when you don't want to deal with the other person that you're arguing with and you tell them to just go pass out. You okay there, Suzie?
I'm fine. I just almost choked on melted popsicle.
I could hear that. I'm sorry. Well, I mean, I'm not really sorry because you're the one eating while I'm talking. So. All I heard was inhale. So I was all I heard from you was inhaling, which kind of worried me. Because that's the start of choking.
If I inhale, you should always worry. That's what it sounded like. You were saying. Oh my god.
I know this because I make a lot of people choke a lot of the time.
Oh my.
Yes. And I'm not even talking about my penis this time. Just ask Rob, Chris. Probably. Is that happened for Pooja? I think it's happened for Pooja. And pretty much anybody else. I have a pretty good track record on that.
So you choke all your friends? Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, I mean, it depends what kind of choking we're talking about, but yes. One way or the other, I stop air from going through. They're fucking. My brain just stopped while trying to finish that sentence. I don't know why. Also, what's the name of the demon that was screaming? Again? Remind me?
Just now?
The demon that makes a screeching noise?
That one, or just in Rifts?
Wasn't that the same thing?
No. Because that one is just a random demonic scream, but the one that screams around Rifts is a despair demon.
That was a random demonic scream? What? That just happens in this location, you mean?
Yeah. When you pick up an organ.
That sounded almost exactly like the scream from the enemy type known as Banshee in Mass Effect 3.
Oh.
It was almost the same exact scream noise.
Neat. So how many more of these do I
Which
need?
I think, I mean, don't they use the same scream noise now that I think about it?
I mean, probably.
Well, I never thought of that before. I probably did, I just forgot.
I need 2 more organs. Fuck.
I don't know, but there's got to be something we figure out, Rob.
Have you tried turning up your volume in Skype, PJ?
It's at max.
Okay, I didn't know.
It's always been at max. Believe me, I have. I've tried everything from my end, and it's like everything is on max that can be. So I don't know. As far as on my end, it's just this mic, but like it's a perfectly working mic, and I don't trust mics enough to get another one. Plus, in terms of like parts of a mic, like I usually like when it's only on one ear, even though I probably should get a double ear one just for the sake of having one. I also like having a push to mute button because that is incredibly useful. Hey, Davey. And I just don't like having a cumbrous headset.
Oh, that's fair. I was gonna say I could send you a link to mine, but it's pretty bulky.
It's also hard to have a bulky headset on with my hair.
No, that's fair. It's super fair.
Of course, it's hard to have any headset on my head with my hair. Because depending on how the headset is, my hair either pushes it off of my head, or makes it so that it slides off of my head just naturally. So, this
I get that.
Okay. Yeah, it's at least from my experience, I can't say that I've gone as deep as I possibly can because I'm lazy. But I haven't found a lot of good headsets that are only on one ear. Specifically I guess it could be interchangeable, but that's on one ear that also has a push to mute button. That also goes into an actual headphone jack as opposed to like a USB one. Which my last one was a USB one, and that one was pretty good for a while.
You could also probably get an adapter, USB to headphone jack.
I hate the idea of adapters. I mean, I know I would if I had to, but...
So this is where the key leads.
Yeah, that is true, Rob. Just have to somehow find the one with the right sensitivity, and I know you can't just buy every single one until you find the right one, which is the most annoying part. It's like you don't want to buy 10 just to figure out what the fuck works. Does online still work in this game? I think so. It's still the most recent Dragon Age game, so I assume it does.
Yeah. I mean, I don't play online, but it should still work.
Yeah, I think it does. If Mass Effect 3 online still works to this day, then this does.
That's fair.
Which I still wish I could play online with people I know. That's very frustrating. I can't. because I love that online so much.
Okay, so there's an organ in here, and one all the way over here.
About ears hurting, you'll have it. Well, then you just need a more comfortable earpiece then. Like the one I have, for example, just goes. It's almost like just like a dome around my ear. It doesn't even really touch my ear, like at all. It's just there's just a padded dome around my ear.
So that's two arcane horrors that I don't want to deal with.
That's true. This headset also has holes in it, so I can see through it if anybody's talking me through that here, which is very nice. So also it makes sure that heat doesn't build up in it, which is great.
Sounds like a good headset.
Yeah, it's not bad. My mother got it for me years ago. Like years and years and years ago. And it wasn't until like years and years and years after I got it that I finally had to use it because my other headset broke. Because I'm very stubborn about getting new equipment when my old stuff works, you know? Unless
Right.
it's like an unbelievable improvement that I can just have right then and there.
I feel the same way.
Yeah. It's like if it works, don't fix it. That's why like it was hard for me to transition from my old iPhone to this one. It's because like there's nothing wrong with my old one, except for the fact that I was wrong. Well, okay, the one big bad thing about it was I ran out of fucking space on it to the point where I wasn't even getting text anymore. So that meant I finally had to change it. But
Can't you just clear space?
it was really old and to the point where like just the Apple updates were filling it. Like it was
Oh.
old. I couldn't clear. I literally couldn't clear space.
Well, that's unfortunate.
The Apple updates. Well, yeah. It was I don't even remember what it was, but all I know is it was one of the smaller iPhones. Because everybody said how fucking small it was compared to my hand. I could wrap my hand fully around it.
Oh, wow.
Of course, my hands are also huge. So, I'm a very large person.
So you said.
Yes.
Damn it.
That's it. I need to remind myself. I got a headset. Air Force P4C. That's what this says. Turtle Beach. Huh. That doesn't really mean much to me, but maybe it means something to somebody else.
Oh, Turtle Beach is a good brand.
Actually, this is the first time I've seen Turtle Beach on it, because it's just on the actual band. I've never actually taken a good look at the band. Didn't realize this was Turtle Beach. I've never given it a good look. I was just like, fuck it, I'm using this now. I have the ingredients to make s'mores.
Mm.
And I'm debating. Actually, hold on. I actually don't know where the chocolate is. I know I have it, because in the last outing, like, we got it, but I don't actually know where the chocolate is now. Fuck.
Didn't you just have some
Plus
chocolate?
it's based... Plus it's... What?
Didn't you just have some chocolate?
I did. I did have some chocolate. Well, this is old leftover chocolate that there was, like, none of. Notice I said was. Unless there's more around here.
I can hear the rune. Where is it? Bible.
Still hasn't even opened my new controller. I should probably do that just to fucking test if it works.
Probably.
Which it should. It should. But there's always that chance.
Okay, now to find my way. I can see it from here. Damn it.
So, Suzie.
Hmm.
Do you think that there is a chance that we will be getting to a dragon today?
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps.
We shall see. That one's a fire dragon too, isn't it?
Just if you do, in fact, you want to get all the dragons.
No, I know.
In terms of progress, we gotta go.
I have a feeling there's just gonna be a dragon stream at some point.
Oh, just knocking them all out.
Just one right after the other. Dragon,
after
dragon,
another,
dragon,
yeah.
dragon, dragon.
Durgan, 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 Durgan.
Durgan, Durgan, Durgan. I'm lost again. Okay.
Alright, what else should we talk about while you're lost? Going down the list.
Hey Rob, speaking of lists.
Oh boy!
I need to know your top 5 favorite Fire Emblem characters.
Of all time. Not the waifus.
Not, it doesn't,
to me,
they don't
maybe.
have to be waifus, just favorite Fire Emblem characters.
We're all already assuming that Camilla is on that list. I think that's a pretty fucking safe bet. That's a problem? Man. No, nobody's having an easy time with this, Suzie. Of course, we're having an easier time than Rob probably is, because
Here
fucking
comes
Fire
the
Emblem.
demon I just summoned. Everyone's about to die. Actually, before this actually happens. Everyone take a regeneration
Is there...
potion.
Okay, because this is being summoned, is there a way to use Dispel on this demon before it actually gets summoned? And that actually...
Probably, but I don't have Dispel.
Could that actually just beat the system?
I've never tried.
It probably doesn't work that way.
No, it doesn't, because you have to go over and, it wouldn't work if I dispelled it.
What kind of demon is it?
Despair.
Oh. Is it just a super-powered despair demon? It seems a bit bigger, I guess.
It does look a little bit bigger. It's a large gold crown.
I was gonna make that same fucking joke. Well, do you think you're gonna finish Mystery of the Emblem before Christmas?
It's your favorite characters as of right now.
Again, Camilla's probably on this list.
Yeah.
And Forrest is probably also on this list.
I like Forrest. Forrest is good.
I mainly like Forrest because of how fucking amazing he turned out to be in my Conquest game. That's...
Oh, you could tell me. The only thing I'm gonna go look up is what they look like.
If it's that much of a problem, I could look it up and send a picture to her. That way there's no possible way I fucking...
Yeah, I just need a reference picture. I wasn't gonna go wiki search them.
Okay. It's your list, god damn it. I just have to ask Rob, are you picking from Tokyo Mirage Sessions because of the appearance?
It can be from anything as long as it's Fire Emblem.
Well, I mean, Tokyo Mirage Sessions is a little blurred because it's kind of a weird, like, kind of crossover thing.
Is the character from Fire Emblem?
No,
or in Fire Emblem games?
Well, I don't know. I don't know which character specifically he's referring to, unless what I said is hinting at what he's going to say.
But if there is a specific aesthetic choice, then you can send me a specific picture.
All I know is, in Tokyo Mirage Sessions, there are Fire Emblem characters in it. It's not a Fire Emblem game per se, but there are Fire Emblem characters in it. It's a combination of Fire Emblem and, what was it? Sen Tagami Tensei, or whatever the fuck it's called. It's because of the appearance? Alright. God damn it. Rob loves his boobles. Anyway. So I probably know what he's picking. Maybe, unless there's another version of something else that I'm thinking of. Is it specifically Tokyo Mirage Sessions Tharja? Is that what it was, or is there another character that I'm not remembering? Rob's picking waifus. Just letting you know this now.
That's fine.
I can see it.
If they're your favorite characters, that's fine.
I know, I'm just giving you a heads up.
I specifically said that they didn't have to be waifus.
Her master? But is that a Fire Emblem character? Is her master, quote unquote, a Fire Emblem character? Because I guess it all depends if you consider Tokyo Mirage Sessions a... Is that within the realm, Suzie?
Sure.
Okay, then that's within the realm, I guess. Not actually a Fire Emblem character, but... Of course, that's just me. It's character, it's like these anime characters that can summon Fire Emblem characters. That's kind of how it works.
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Like the Fire Emblem characters are like more anime-looking versions of themselves, like anime creatures almost, and they're being summoned through these kids or some shit. I don't know.
I will accept it.
Oh, now I'm curious what she looks like, because I know it's based off appearance. Ugh, okay. Because I know as soon as I see this, I'm going to be like, yep, no, I know why he's picking it.
I'll probably know as well.
Doo-doo-doo. Master. Is my mouse dying? Is this what's happening right now? Oh, well, remote dodge is weird. I'm better in that game. That's strange. Kiraya? Oh, I like her design. Oh, it's probably that form. Is it her quote carnage form, Rob? That makes a lot more sense if it's the quote carnage form. Because oh man. I like her normal form. That makes a lot more sense.
I can only imagine.
Kiria?
Kiria?
Almost sounds like Korea. Kiria?
Word for you.
No.
Reading her personality description, I'd probably like her. And based off of normal form.
It seems very
Just...
unlikely that she would
fucking carnage form.
Ah, fellow researcher. How
Makes
can
me
I
laugh.
Thank you, Rob.
Oh, did he send you the list?
Mm-hmm.
Got you. I'm guessing this list is not open to the public.
That's up to him.
That's very true. I'm just curious. Of course, I'm always curious. Almost always curious. Sometimes I don't care.
Hello, William. He said he doesn't care, so his list is Kyria, Zeke, Forrest, Camilla, and Crom.
My people
Crom,
have translated
interesting.
that to Vinter manuscript.
Also Zeke.
Studies on dragon hunting
what is that?
patterns, migrations.
The fuck is
Duran's
Zeke?
theory that dragons can't see the color blue is refuted. Now, I need to determine the appropriate spots so the lures can be
Oh, it's that
planted.
dude!
If you've observed anything,
The guy that looks like a combination of Xander and Robin, in my opinion.
Okay, Rob, if you
Here's
want
a special
specific, aesthetics, send me pictures as well.
If it's Carnage form, Rob, for Korea, then or Kyria, then I mean I've got it right here.
We'll have to speak some other time.
So, PJ, have you thought of
So wait,
another
it was-
2 characters?
Nope. So wait, it was Camilla, Kyria, Zeke, Crom, and Forrest. Gotcha. Crom from Tokyo Mirage Session specifically? Oh, okay. That would change it. I mean, he looks like a ninja, which is kind of confusing, but I guess I can understand aesthetically how that would be neat. I'm talking about the one with blue hair, Rob. Blue pigtails. Not the casual looking outfit, like the pop star looking outfit. The mic stand and all that. That's apparently called the Carnage form. Not that really? Well then. So it's the normal outfit, huh? That's a good outfit.
Okay, are we ready to fight a dragon?
No, Suzie, we're not. Is that what you wanted to hear? Even though I have no influence over the fact if you fight a dragon or not.
If I remember correctly, I can kind of cheese this dragon by getting in this little rock formation.
That is neither of the pictures that are on this website. Although now that makes a lot more sense, Rob. Because cleavage. Anyway. I was looking at the wiki page, and I was looking at her normal outfit, like the super casual outfit. Because that shit's great, but... Hold on, let me scroll down. Maybe there's a better one. There it is! Oh, wait, no, that's the idol outfit. Okay, Carnage form is something completely different, then. Her outfit was censored. Under the trivia, she is the oldest of the playable characters, being the only legal adult among them.
Oh, good.
Good. Good. You can pick any outfit as a carnage form. I need to look into this game to a certain extent. It's not like I'm going to be playing it that I would think of. But... Of course, all I have to do is talk about customization, and I start to get interested. So it's not that hard. No, I'm just talking about her casual outfit. No, what's labeled as the carnage form is like she's got two big like pigtails and a big like eye patch, and
that's the one that comes up when you search for her. At least it did for me.
Yeah,
I just did a quick Google search, and that's the one that came up.
That's why I was confused.
Oh, I'm just destroying traps. I'm not setting them. So.
Yeah, all the ones that come up, like you have to scroll down a little to see the one that you wanted, Rob. That's interesting. Huh. Anyway. Game we're researching a game called Tokyo Mirage Sessions, and then like fucking, as much as I hate to say it, hashtag FD. Because I think that's supposed to be. I want to call it a fucking pound sign, but nobody knows what a fucking pound sign is these days.
I do.
I know. I know you do. And I know our friend group does. And I'm not saying nobody knows it, but like, it's to the point where more people will recognize it as a hashtag, and that bothers me. Because I've always called it a pound sign. Or even just a numbers sign.
Yeah.
Crum's Conquer outfit. Did you say that? Oh, you might have said that to her. Yeah. Alright,
Why are these traps so difficult to find?
No, not Tokyo Ghoul characters. God damn it, Google.
Better hike up your skirt, mage boy.
I'm not wearing a skirt.
You trip on that bustling whatever, don't come crying to me.
Thank you, Bull. Thank you for that delightful commentary.
Is it the red one? Because that looks pretty cool. Reminds me of Odegaron a little bit. Wait, if it's a Conqueror outfit, of course it's the red one, because fucking Wallheart. Because I see right next to it, and the fucking suggested is Wallheart all over the fucking place. Is that a fucking Conqueror Lucina? I love that. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, I can see how Crom's outfit's pretty cool in that game.
I hate looking
But at
for
the same
these
time, it's very
traps. Do you remember this? Do you remember looking for these traps?
Yes. Yes, I do. I remember it being kind of a pain in the ass. I think I had to look one of them up. It actually might be the one you're looking for, for all I know.
Fucking Vargas, you phoenixes keep getting in my way.
Red one. I only played Dragon Age out of that was William.
I also
Dragon Age
only
is
play
fucking
Dragon
awesome.
Age.
Well, you only play Dragon Age, period.
That's not true. I play Monster Hunter World too.
Okay, and also if you say Fire Emblem Heroes, I'm going to kill you.
I played Sims. Thank you.
You share played my game, Sims.
I still played it.
But we're okay. Listen, let me specify. Play often.
Often.
Not played once / twice.
Recently, and the name of the game is blanking for me, but you'll know.
Ah,
what it is.
yes. I'm sure you've played that so much.
I don't own this one
You can't even
either.
remember the name.
We've been conquering China. I don't.
Oh, Dynasty Warriors Dead Empires.
Yeah, thank you. Also,
Again, that's my game.
yeah. We've also been playing Dead or Alive 5.
This is true. We have been playing Dead or Alive 5. The last round with you having OMG mode on.
One day I will stream that for shits and giggles.
Oh boy, I was waiting for you to say that, honestly.
I can't stream
I-
the story mode, but
I had a feeling you were gonna say that at some point, and I was right.
just, you know, for funsies.
I understand. Just be a bunch of Milla on Ian.
Giggity?
And not in like the sex way. I mean like Milla punching Ian and Ian kicking Milla.
Hi, Joker, please stop doing that, thanks.
By the way, Suzie, just fun fact, in Tokyo Mirage Sessions, Virion is one of the main characters.
Oh, good.
And he looks, his hat,
Oh, he has a hat.
he has a big white musketeer hat.
Good.
He looks very proper, let's say. Looks like a proper fuck.
Okay, I'm looking up where these fucking traps are. Oh, that's a cool Chrome picture. Anyway, what the fuck are you doing, phone? No, that's not what I wanted, thanks. No, I forgot what I was googling. Okay.
The trap, Suzie!
Yeah. My phone did some weird shit.
I'm seeing a lot of, like, fake Smash intro things of saying Crom gets his chance. And then there's just one that says Crom, and then the subtitle isn't a carbon copy of Ike. Because it's more likely of Marth. And, here's Crom's head photoshopped over a maid in Fate, so that is enough internet for today. I don't need maid Crom, thank you. It is not an interest of mine.
Are you sure?
Suzie, I'm pretty fucking sure. I'm pretty goddamn sure, Suzie. And I'm the kind of person that's pretty fucking damn sure of his decisions and his interests. So I'm pretty fucking sure.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Well, I'm pretty fucking sure. I know Crumb is a descendant of Marth. Which is why it would make more sense. Of course, Lucina got in there and said, so... Oh man, Assassin variant looks pretty cool. Of course, anytime anything's labeled as Assassin, I always pique my interest. Mattresses.
There it is.
The men who said these will come for us.
Lucina shouldn't even be alive? What? What are you talking about, Rob? So that's why Suzie had something on his face.
Okay.
It's Virian's design in Tokyo Mirage Sessions. As an avid fan of Virian, I figured you should know this.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Well, he has two other designs too, but they're not nearly as all that. He has a sniper design and an assassin design, and the assassin design is kind of cool. Doesn't look anything like Virian, neither of them do. Well, I mean, all three of them don't, but... I mean, the original design kind of fits his personality, to be honest. He's kind of egotistical.
No shit.
To an extent. What?
I picked up on that.
Oh man, special variant is fantastic. Which special variant is just special Edgeworth. Similar to special Laszlo, but to an even greater extent than even Laszlo. Hello, Bull. Christ.
It seems very unlikely that you could be nesting at this time of year. Ah, fellow researcher, how can I help you?
The raiders are no longer in the way.
I've made note of the appropriate spots in the wastes.
Return to Frederick. Yeah, why isn't Frederick in fucking Tokyo Mirage Sessions?
Wait. It will be a momentous achievement in draconology.
Also, if I can just point out the amusement behind the fact that out of all the Fire Emblem characters, Rob picks 2 that are specifically from Tokyo Mirage Sessions, which isn't a main Fire Emblem game.
The hunting area.
We'll have to speak some other
Or
time.
core, I should say, core Fire Emblem game. That amuses me.
I forgot Bull had a spoon.
In case he's ever hungry for some cereal.
Well, from here...
I know it counts. Listen, Rob, I never said it counts. It's just amusing. Because as I was saying to Suzie, and she can confirm this, it's like, for me, for Pooja, Chris, and I, like, it would all be... Or I guess I should say me. You gotta be correct. But it would be very easy because we only know Awakening and Fates. Or in Pooja's case, just Fates. But, you actually know all of them, and then, funny enough, you picked 2 from fucking Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Tokyo Mirage Sessions. My jaw, it does not want to pronounce that correctly.
Get a running start at it. It's okay.
Thank you. I was a big fan of the earlier games? Well, that's fair. You originally weren't a big fan of Fates either, and look where that's gotten you. That also amuses the fuck out of me.
Death root. Why am I so tired?
Oh boy.
This is fucking great.
Are we gonna have to call the stream early again after the dragon?
We'll see. I don't want
It's all up to you.
I wish I could stream until like midnight or early morning, but my brain is melting.
It's fair.
Okay, guys, are you ready for a dragon?
Bull's always ready, and you know this.
Boss, I want you to know, you're the best.
You'll know he's ready because his pants will fly off. Which, judging by your laughing, probably is happening.
Did you not hear him?
I don't
Boss.
see it one-to-one, remember?
Today is a good day.
But I saw it
Today
now.
is a very good day.
Boss, I just want you to know you're the best.
You're the best.
Please land. Please land. Please land.
I remember getting this and like Bull was saying like, oh, this is gonna be good. And as I said before, it's got shit kicked in. Oh boy.
I really like
oh
this
man, that thing you were hiding in is gone now.
Yeah.
That's a cool dragon.
Oh,
I fought it before, but I never got a good look at it because it just blew my shit up when I was fighting. The horns remind me of bolts.
I jumped over the fireball. That was fucking lucky.
Wow. It was. My influence changes a lot of things, Rob. Loot only pops out because you know why. But it's also, they weren't nearly as story-oriented. I mean, I know they had story in them, that's not what I mean, but... Like, these games with the whole support system, it's a lot more in-depth. You get to learn a lot more about the characters, and... At least that's my opinion. And that's what, that's from what I've seen from the older games.
Oh, opening a Fade Rift on the dragon is pretty fucking useful.
This dragon reminds me of something, but I can't put my finger on it.
This is also the first dragon to guard.
Maybe it's... The only thing I can think of that is what it might be reminding me of is the, high dragon design in Origins.
Maybe.
Although that might just be the color.
I really like the coloring.
I also just straight up red.
Shit, please, no.
I like its horns.
I also
or
like
maybe it's just the horns combined with the coloring. I don't know.
I like that it's all kind of
almost
dark.
making it demonic.
And then it lifts its wings and it's bioluminescent.
Yeah, it's so cool. Why are you saying it's wrong? Hopping around almost like... I want to see one of these high dragons fight like Durgagante.
Oh no.
Durgagante would kick the shit in. Could you imagine an actual Monster Hunter from Monster Hunter coming in and just ruining this thing?
That would be pretty cool.
You're having so much of it. Well, I mean, I guess technically that's kind of what you're doing. That is kind of what you're doing, except...
I'm actually doing really well with this dragon. Like, surprisingly well.
Who's Call of Duty? What? Did I miss something? See, I like that it's bioluminescent or anything, but I just thought of the fact that it kind of looks diseased, and now I can't unsee that. Like all those spots. And now I hate myself for thinking that.
Bye-bye, dragon.
That or it's like he's moldy.
There is mold that glows.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Rob. Okay. Also, I like how the whole dragon turns into a skull. Like, just...
Nameless blade.
Nameless blade. It's a Durgan gland.
I need to get rid of 4 things in my inventory. Okay. And I need to go sell some stuff.
I can't help but think what Dragon Age 4 is going to be like. Like, what kind of customization we gonna get in this in 4? We can only imagine,
It's
Suzie.
be totally awesome.
Because they got armor customization in this game, so like there's gonna be a next step.
I can't wait.
Suzie, what if there was something so in depth like making your own tattoos?
Oh, that would be so cool. That would be so cool.
Oh, speaking of tattoos, I looked more into the tattoos of Origins. And remember when I was talking about that fire tattoo?
Yeah.
So that tattoo was only available to elves that, well, not just elves, but like, if we're saying just elves that weren't Dalish. So that was not in fact a Dalish marking. That's why you couldn't find it.
Oh.
I found that out later on because I looked at the Dalish elf and I looked at their markings and it's like, oh shit, yeah, no, these are the same ones that are in
This might interest you, sir.
Inquisition. So you were right on that front.
Joker, please let go of my hand. I kinda need it. Please stop trying to chew off my band-aid. That's weird.
You know, this wouldn't be happening if you stopped fucking hurting yourself all the time.
I was sewing and I
Slamming
stabbed
your head
myself.
in the door.
Fellow researcher.
Burning yourself literally every time you cook.
A high dragon attacked me when I planted the bait.
Every
Afraid it's
fucking
dead.
time with you, Suzie. Every fucking time.
Wonderful. You had a first-hand view of her
Oh,
behavior.
well.
Did you take any notes on her aggressive posturing? I suppose you wouldn't have. No matter. I should very much like to interview you. At a later time, of course. I could join your Inquisition. My expertise could be of use, and your scouts could help me find other specimens.
Certainly. I'm sure the Inquisition could use
I
a
really hope that
dragonologist.
they bring back different origins.
I'm sure my research will be of
Like,
great use
you know,
to you.
choosable origins between like races
right.
and stuff. Like the whole city elf and Dalish elf, or circle mage,
That would be fun.
or like, you know. The whole dwarven thing. I know it would be harder to do compared to Origins, because Origins was built around that idea. So it'd be a lot harder. Like the way they wait. Oh God, my throat's acting weird.
Are you okay, friend?
Yeah.
You want them to add a vampire?
I mean, I doubt that would happen, but that would be very beneficial for Rob's playthrough.
Yeah. It'd be cool if they added a vampire.
If they did, then that would be the definitive game to make Genesephrin. Not that I would, but
Yeah. I have a few characters that I could make too.
I'm sure.
I have a handful of vampire characters.
I know.
I also have an incubus.
We only have one OC left. Well, then by Dragon Age 5, I guess you'll just have to make a new character.
Make a new OC.
You could try out one of the other races, assuming that... I feel like they can't not do that again. Or, anymore, I should say. Like, I feel like any subsequent Dragon Age game has to have the multiple races. Because they can't do it 2 again, because too many people were against that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So many people were upset about that. Me included, when I found out that that was the direction they went.
I was upset when I heard about 2, but at the same time, I know why they did it, and I'm glad
Oh,
they
yeah,
did
no,
it
so
for
do I.
story reasons.
Yes, I understand why too, but... Well, if I remember correctly, I think I heard that originally it might not have... they originally were not going to do it for this game either. Again, I don't know how true that is. But I heard originally they weren't gonna, they were gonna just have a human character for this too. But there was such an outrage that they're like, fuck it. Which is why the lack of origins are probably there, because the origin thing is really hard to do.
Yeah.
And again, Dragon Age Origin, like, Origins is in the name. It was built around that. Because you had to go to all the locations anyway, so it was really easy to make people from those locations.
Yeah.
Like, for example, in this game, they didn't have that, so fuck it, Dalish Elf. There wouldn't be a point of a city elf, because, like, this game centers around Orlais, and it doesn't seem like there were any city elf populations that matter besides Spriala.
Yeah.
And that's it. The Dalish, was a whole thing on its own a little bit. Well, I mean, the Dalish actually do really come into play in this one. As far as the dwarf, it's like Carta is just an easy out.
Yeah. I'm really excited to see what they do with Solus. Because he's gonna be an antagonist of some sort.
This is true. Or maybe a protagonist. Maybe, somehow, there's the ability to make some sort of choice where he's a protagonist. Who knows? Who knows what they'll do?
Something else that a friend of mine thought was that the Inquisition that you spent so long creating in this game becomes the main antagonist in the next one, and I'm like, oh no.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen at all.
It would be great if they did it.
I don't know about the main antagonist, maybe a antagonist, kind of like how the Grey Wardens were in this game.
Yeah.
But I don't know about the main antagonist, because at the end of, spoilers for the... Well, I guess we're kind of already past that point, but I'm just saying this anyway. Spoilers for the post-game DLC. I just forgot what I was going to say. Holy shit. It's just like... And it was just gone.
I don't know where you were going with that either. Look how this thing died.
Holy shit, what was I just saying? Huh. What were we just talking about? Oh, right. Okay, it came back to me. Okay, so spoilers for the post-game DLC. At the end of it, you can decide whether to keep the Inquisition or disband it.
Yeah.
So the fact that you can choose to disband it makes me think that they're not going to do that.
That's specifically Trespasser.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot about that, actually. That completely slipped my mind.
That's why I wanted to bring that up.
Unless they
Which makes me think that
layer it with the next game like they did with Origins and 2, where the timeline overlaps.
I mean, maybe. But if it's going to be into Tevinter, the Inquisition has no real presence in Tevinter, so... Except maybe, like, scouting parties, but besides that, there's really nothing.
Oh. Fun fact about Dragon Age. Specifically, Dragon Age languages. In Kunlat, which is the Canary language, noms is the word they use for cake.
Good. Somebody did that on purpose. Somebody on the team thought it was fucking funny. God damn it.
And...
Well, Rob, I'm talking about if the timelines overlapped. Like, there's really nothing. You're never in Tevinter. Even if Dorian and the Inquisitor are together, I don't think the Inquisitor ever goes to Tevinter.
Well, if we start out in Tevinter, we'll definitely get to see Dorian again.
I think you'll see Dorian regardless if Tevinter's involved.
Where's my team? Why am I the only one fighting the Stark spawn?
And then if the Kunari lands are involved in any way, I'm crossing my goddamn fingers, Sten shows up.
Hell yeah.
Holy, because apparently, as I've said before, in the actual lore, he goes back and he gets to be a fucking Arishok, which is one of the fucking leaders. Or one of the higher-ups, at the very least.
Well,
Arishok's like a leader of the military branch, right?
Yeah, he's also a very special Kunari because he doesn't have horns. It's not something where he cut the horns off. He just doesn't have horns.
He naturally doesn't have horns, which is...
those Kunari
I've told this to Rob.
Those are very special.
Mm-hmm. They're looked at in high regard in Kunari society.
Fun fact. The reason they didn't put horns on him in the first place is because they couldn't figure out the helmets. So they just didn't.
You know what? Okay. I'm glad you're saying this because I had a huge fucking feeling that was somewhere along the lines. Because after I realized that Kunaris had horns, because I remember I played 2 and then I saw Sten in 1, it's like, why the fuck does he have horns? And I figured that out. Like, I was looking at his model, and I was thinking to myself, it's like, there's no way that, like, they were just doing this to make him special, because, I mean, he got locked up in a foreign land.
Right.
You know? So I was thinking to myself, it's like, there had to have been some mechanical purpose they didn't put the horns in.
They couldn't figure out how to code a helmet for him, so they just didn't put the horns on him, even though they wanted to have the Kunari with horns.
Yeah.
And then later on, they came up with lore.
A special Kunari.
Yeah.
But now he's a special Kunari because he doesn't have horns because of that. Which is even cooler, though.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Because especially from just nostalgia, like, factor alone, the fact that he's, like, a unique Kunari and goes back and becomes, like, a fucking commander, Arishok, whatever. The only thing I really hope, and I know this is kind of wishful thinking, is the fact that Sten comes back and he's in no way an antagonist. That's going to be really hard to do because he's devout to the Kun. And as we've seen every Kunari thing, it's like, they're not ones to play nice. And the only reason Sten did it is because he didn't really have much of a choice. Because he was alone.
Yep.
And, you know, the whole... As he said himself, like, the Blight is a problem to everyone, so he might as well just help. So, I love Sten. I love Sten, though. I love his matter-of-factness. And not... Like, that's a unique trait to him, because even the stereotype Kunari isn't that matter-of-fact. Like, I'm looking at, like, I'm looking at 2 specifically, the ones you see in 2. I mean, those ones are deadpan, kind of like Sten, but not just straight up, like, literal.
Yep.
I love how literal Sten is. It's so amusing to me.
I'm guessing there's more.
Maybe because I relate to that to a certain extent.
Good. I'm just getting
because... Oh, fuck.
I also relate to that. I've grown out of it a bit, but...
Bring back the hero as a protagonist? I don't know about that, because Dragon Age games have always been about playing with somebody else. So, I don't know... I don't know about, like, the protagonist. I know just for the fuck of it, I would love if we could play as Special Cadus again. But... I don't know. Also, at this point, I feel like if we played as Special Cadus again, we'd be too skewed of like, the actual fact that it is Special Cadus, and we'd try to fuck around. Which... It might just be me, but that ruins the fun a little bit. The thing I loved about Special Cadus is just how ridiculous his story was just normally without us trying to do it that much.
Oops.
And just looking over the grand scheme of Special Cadis's fucking
We need to seal
whole
that tunnel.
adventure and just how stupid some of the events were. Like his persuasion being so high that he managed to convince Alistair to marry Queen Endora and become king.
The tunnel was opened from the outside.
Fucking the whole oops moment.
Oops.
And just... which was completely unintentional, but it ended up being a great moment in my opinion. And then being able to persuade the demon to just fuck off while still getting the benefits. Getting the demon from Connor's mind, that is, to fuck off.
That's a her? Huh.
What?
They made the Herlock different, too. The Herlock is more like an Avar.
Which one's the Herlock again?
The human one.
But I thought the other little ones were the Herlocks. Isn't that just like a Herlock Alpha or something?
I'll lock on to it the next time I see one.
Yeah, because all these little guys are Herlocks, aren't they?
Either that or Shrieks.
No, they're not Shrieks, they're holding swords and shit. And they're not screaming at all.
They had bows, and they were screaming.
Well, then maybe those were Sheiks. Sheiks? Shrieks. They're all Zelda.
They're all Zelda.
I mean elves. Oh god, does that mean fucking Link would become a Shriek? Ugh. Ugh. I mean, he already does yell a lot.
What was that?
It's not a spoiler, Rob. It's right on the door to the Temple of Time. Right there.
No, these are just ghouls.
Oh.
These are labeled... Well, that one's a Herlock.
That's clearly a Herlock. Yeah, see? Maybe it's... I can only think maybe a Herlock Alpha, or just they randomly made one like the Avar, like... I don't know. I think I prefer the Origins version, because they were very simple.
They've been excavating. I take it breaking into Darkspawn tunnels wasn't part of the plan.
They'll be holed up somewhere, if the Darkspawn didn't get them. This place gets better and better.
Oh, a giant. No, giant. You don't see me. I'm not here, buddy.
This giant was just very easy to run away from.
I'm gonna kill it.
I see that.
Oh, it's immune to poison.
This giant is way too much like the Cyclops from Dragon's Dogma.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Vince,
What the
Darkspawn,
fuck?
a giant?
Okay.
This was a pretty good day.
The men here were laborers. Someone must have been coordinating their efforts.
What are you saying?
I doubt
Okay,
they stuck
too.
around to fend off Darkspawn.
Just when he turned all purple.
Yeah, that's Dorian's doing.
Whatever. Yeah, I know. It's one of the necromancer abilities, Rob.
Yeah, so because Dorian's a necromancer, he can cast a spell to have the enemy, when the enemy dies, work with you for a time, which is really awesome when it comes to, say, a giant.
Although there was no enemies around there, so it just kind of
Right.
went...
Deep roads.
Deep roads!
Oh, hey. That's how you get around the door.
More giants. What are they, pets? They've been so crazier than I thought.
So Rob, just as an FYI, that Navarre guy, or Navarre, whatever, the guy that looks like me, I'm looking at him in Tokyo Mirage Sessions just for shits and giggles, and his Swordmaster form's pretty fucking cool looking.
Oh my god. I've been really good at dodging things for the most part tonight. That's awesome.
Well, now you said it out loud.
Yeah, now I said it out loud. Oh no, he's got another rock!
Let's take a look.
Yeah, let's not talk about the noodle arms.
Noodle arm? What?
Let's not talk about the noodle arms.
Now I'm curious.
That's what Excellus looks like? What the fuck? Okay.
Oh, good.
It's a shame Long Ku is an enemy. closing that. He's honorable yet, though? Yeah, I saw that in his description. Like, he's still the same, he's just an enemy for some fucking reason. Of course, knowing his attitude, I can imagine him actually being an enemy because, I mean, he was just kind of thrown into your army in the game, so...
Whoa.
I could easily see him as an enemy unit.
Whoa.
Whew. Suzie? Stop trying to break the level.
What are you talking about? I'm supposed to get up here.
Yes, it so clearly looks like it.
Oh, Jesus.
I already figured it out.
My brain's moving a little bit slower than normal. Hold on.
That's okay. It also depends on where you start, because if you start someplace, you can get mixed up, so... Alright, look away from it. Drink! Nope, can't reach it. It's gone forever.
I'm so glad you guys have it.
If you want, I can look away for a while, look back, and do it again.
That won't help anything, no. Thanks.
Don't worry, I'll just look on the keep for a while. Because I have a problem.
Yes, you do. But that's okay. Is this the one that I'm having issue with?
Do you want help?
I mean, if you want, I was just going to look up.
I mean, I'll provide assistance if you want me to.
Again,
I will say you start with the top right one. At least the way I did it, you start with the top right one.
Okay, so the way this one is saying to do it is...
Okay, Suzie. You have two people here and you fucking look it up? I've already seen a different way to look to do it from the way you're starting to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing multiple ways to do it while you're looking it up.
Well, see, my issue is the stars here matching up with the picture. Because the picture that's drawn that I'm looking at is slightly different than the picture in the game for some reason.
Okay, that's weird. Again, if you just wanted help, you could ask. Come on, you almost got it. Well, you probably already have it by now, but...
Again, for whatever reason, I usually don't have trouble with those, but tonight my brain is lagging.
You could have just asked, I could have. No, I understand. Suzie, I understand. You're also tired, that does not help.
No.
Being tired affects everything you do. Like, look at last night when we were playing Dead or Alive. I was very tired, and that was destroying what I was doing.
Oh, the AI got smart. He's hiding under the fucking... Okay, he's dead. I just want to level up tonight. That's all I really want. And then you can end the stream. But I want to level up. I'm almost there.
Ugh, God. I don't know what's up with my short term.
The will not easily
It's not
recover.
blown out.
It should make our own hold on the region stronger.
I don't know what's up.
I can hear Morganatori. I can hear you. Please shut up. Thank you. Jesus. That's how you're supposed to get up here.
Shocker.
One less crazy Vint in the world. Makes you feel good, doesn't it?
Why is this marker still here?
I think Blackwall would have liked to have been here for this.
Easter egg?
Looks like it.
We have to stop this maze. Sad that it came to this, but at least it is done.
Is that your OC, Rob?
Yeah, that's the vampire OC is gonna make him in Dragon Age 4, regardless of what happens with it. Might be a Templar. How so? This is new information to me. Of course, you didn't tell me much about him besides vampire. And that he's, what? A cousin of... whatever? Brother? What was it? Brother of Keshin? However that works. And then Whatever real Cadus was. We need to talk about real Cadus again at some point. Because I don't want that character to fall into obscurity just because Special Cadus exists.
Too late.
No, it's not too late. Brother, gotcha. Special Cadus and Special Keshin are cousins. But wait, if he's a Templar, that means fucking Jason and Special Cadus are gonna be at odds. And technically Special Keshin too, because he's very pro-mage. How he turned out. And Robert. Special Robert? That doesn't work. Oh, I don't like that idea. But the Inquisitor, let's just say the Inquisitor. Because it's supposed to be a Kunari based off of yourself to a weird extent. I don't know.
Oh, I jumped off the ledge. I'm gone. By me.
Swords, lances, well, I mean, just because he doesn't use magic doesn't mean... Of course, if you're saying he makes decisions that way. So yeah, I hope, like, based on the keep, I mean, I get the feeling I know where it's going with it, but the fact that you can actually put in your specialization, I hope that actually means something, because I've always wanted that to mean something in the other games. Well, again, Rob, we'll have to see how it goes, because what you were doing for the most part, I'm not saying everything, but what you were doing for the most part was picking decisions based off what you wanted in all of the games, so that would be... I mean, again, it's up to you, but it just seemed like that's the route it was going, but... Just as an observation, nothing more. And plus, we don't even know how relevant mages and Templars will be in the next game. I mean, if it is Tevinter, mages are gonna be a fucking main thing.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna be a big deal.
Blood magic all around.
Just everywhere.
Just...
I was really surprised blood magic made next to no appearance in Inquisition. The closest was the stuff with the Grey Wardens. That's about it.
Right. And the mention of it
that
with
was
Dorian's dad.
Yeah, that's also true. But besides that, there was really... You couldn't... This is the only Dragon Age game where you couldn't be a blood mage yourself.
It shows up just enough to piss you off.
It's just enough that you still remember blood magic is kind of a thing, even though throughout all of the game, I think I remember not... And there were times when I didn't even remember blood magic was a thing in this game, to be honest. Like, it was so... Like, when it was mentioned, I'd still be like, oh yeah, blood magic, but overall, I would, like, forget about it. It was so, like, scarce.
Need anything done?
See you later, Paul.
Yeah, I kind of got that feeling, Rob. Based on how fucking pro-mage you've been so far. Like, all the way. Plus, the ones you've been romancing have been completely based on your own... your own choosing as well.
Got a location for a stash.
Although it seemed to be muddied ever since... Well, there was Origins, which originally wanted Morgan.
Oh,
that
here's
didn't work
Sarah's
out at all.
quest.
I'm ready if you are.
Oh, hey. I was wondering where that was.
My favorite
Found it.
Let's go see what friends can
Real Cadus is like anti-Keshin, so... Not you? Interesting.
Let's see.
At some point, Rob, I want to kind of help you form real Cadus, because, again, I don't want him to fade into obscurity. Special Cadus is just the group thing. You can still have your own Cadus. That's just basically an insane copy of Cadus. I see. Yeah, I kind of got that feeling because we originally made Cadus. That's why you gave him the angry face instead of the Cadus face. Which, oh man.
Angry face.
Well, he did give him the angry face on the expression slider. We ended up finally.
Yeah.
I ended up talking about actually doing what is now the Cadus face. Which.
The Cadus face will always haunt you.
Oh, yeah, no, the Cadus face is forever. See, as I always think, Rob, I don't know if I regret it, because if we actually picked it, I don't know. Things could have went a lot differently if we actually picked the Cadus face.
Surprise, I don't know stupid woods or ruins. What's that?
Don't hurt me. Harmond made me do it.
Also, the outcome of this
Right,
quest I also
things have
wanted to
gone
ask you
sour,
about, Suzie, for
as they
your
do.
main thing.
No, it has to go
I
right
let
or
her
he'll
kill
kill
him.
me for the marching. It wasn't my fault.
Like, you encouraged it, or
You were
she
the
just
one
does
with
it?
the rumor out of
She
the
just does
shop.
it.
My
She
friend.
wants to.
Okay.
I don't
You're
say no.
You're the one he's waiting
But you
for.
didn't, like, tell her to
It's
kill
her.
him. You
She's
just, she
here.
just kind of, you
Red
just kind of let her
Jenny.
do it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I remember I got a little upset with Rob with this one because, like, he was just like, fuck it, I don't want to do this, and he just said kill her. Or kill him. Like,
I'm gonna
fuck
do the same thing I always do on this quest. And you can just watch. Because I'm not gonna change anything.
Was it asking questions?
Oh, hold on. I was not aware the Inquisitor was personally involved.
Was it just
This
asking
is a
questions?
tragic
Suzie?
misunderstanding. Let's all sheathe our swords,
I'm
you
sure it's
walk
just
out,
asking
and we'll
questions.
conduct this like business.
Don't believe this pissbag. He started it.
There. I wasn't
Assuming
so
that
hard,
is what
was
she's
it?
doing, Rob,
We
I want you to know
identified
that this was the
confusion,
outcome I
and we
thought you
worked
were going to end
past
up
it.
having, to be completely
I'm
honest.
Lord Pel Harmond. I do hope, Inquisitor, that you continue to respond to reason. After all, your choice of company is hardly virtuous.
Freaking user you are. Another noble prick who punches down.
We're the same, you and I. Well, that is overstating it. You are nothing like me. But we both need people.
You want to talk now, but Sarah is my ally. You attacked her friends.
Come now. You know how much her meddling cost me. Because apparently you were complicit. Honestly, previous to this very moment, I thought you'd also been tricked by these red Jennies. Despite your foreign nature, as Inquisitor, you are a social peer. I attacked them on behalf of us both.
Arse biscuit.
Quiet. Inquisitor, Herald, I don't want to be your enemy. I'm barely invested in being hers. If you are willing to recognize an opportunity, we could be exceptional partners.
The servants you killed, they did nothing except talk about what was going on.
You killed my contacts. My friends.
That is entirely true.
Well, that should be that then.
You're the one who empowered them, made their complaints a threat. Perhaps you should have warned them about talking to you.
Stop talking to him. Really, just stop it.
I guess I do tell her to just kill him, because I don't like talking to him. Yep.
That's what you normally do then?
Yep.
Now what was the point of that?
I love the cutscene.
Mother...
Yeah, just the dagger.
Friggin' bastard, shite-bag piss-face. Eat it, you lop-eared son of an arse-nut, rot-suck piece of... Sarah! What?
Kicking him in the balls. Looks really weird when she's in this outfit.
He's done. You're done.
I
Relax.
also just said kill him.
Friends, Inquisitor. Better than his lot any day.
Of course, I'm like that in almost every scenario where it's like, just kill him!
Just get it over with. You're gonna kill him anyway. Just
So I guess you don't know what I was talking about with the questions route?
No.
If you ask enough questions in the investigation thing, she just does it herself.
Good.
She gets impatient, and that cutscene just plays out. And then your character's like, I wasn't done asking him questions, and she was like, well, I was done listening.
Good. My ending response wasn't the one I usually go with. I usually say, at this point, you're just making wine. And she's like, ugh.
I missed the ending thing.
Hey, you. Know what? Thanks. Felt good to stomp the smile off
Also
that
good.
pisshead's face.
Good.
It doesn't go bad like that often, yeah? But when it does,
Because stomping
they deserve
grapes,
it.
anyway.
Yep.
I like Sarah. I love Sarah. She's great. She's a great
Keep it
character.
within
Rob,
the
on the other
Inquisition
hand,
and I'll support you.
Even though there's puckered around us.
Rob
Even
fucking
so.
hates her.
Well, good then.
What's with
Right,
these
what do you mean?
camera
Because
angles?
I am really not used to that acceptance thing you're
Ew.
doing right there.
I don't know. That's some great arm.
We'll have some differences, but I want to be one of your friends.
You're pretty big to be
I
one
don't
of my
understand why her
contacts.
face is always
Important,
so fucking
I mean,
shiny.
not fat. But all right, Inquisitor. You're on my good side. We'll see if it
Like,
lasts.
it's specifically hers. She's always so fucking shiny in the face.
Well, she may just be greasy.
I mean, maybe. I don't want to think about that, though.
Different skin types? Maybe she's just greasy?
I mean...
Baths are scarce?
I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about the fact that if I touch her face, like, it's like, ew. Like, it comes off. Like, I don't want to think about that.
Inquisitor.
Because, I mean, if that's
who's
grease, that's some
insufferable?
heavy fucking grease.
Who's insufferable, Rob?
Oh, he was originally talking about the guy that Sarah's kicking the shit out of.
Oh, yeah.
And then his follow-up thing, I think, is just him talking about how much he hates Sarah.
Alright.
Oh god, this is the stream ending area. You know what that means? That means time to fight another dragon.
Jeez. I think the next dragon is the Venzimer, which I don't think I have unlocked yet, actually. Maybe I do.
You gotta stay up to date with your fucking... your war table shit, I guess.
Well, it's on Dragon Island. It's the Storm Coast Red Templar quest.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, I know how to get to the dragons.
I have no other option but to.
Anyway, tomorrow on BScout 100's channel, there's going to be the Fire Emblem Shadows of Valentia finale. Echoes. Finale.
It's not like you've been there throughout the whole series, it's fine.
I'm really tired. Wednesday, Chris might do something.
We never know.
We never know.
It's very, very unorganized.
Thursday, I might do something, or Rob might do something on his channel. Don't know yet. He'll probably end up doing something. Friday is Mass Effect 2 on BScat 100's channel. Saturday, group streams, Fire Emblem, Fates.
Mass Effect is also a group stream.
Fair enough.
By the way.
That's very
It's just
true.
not with Chris. It's a group stream minus Chris on Friday, and then it's the whole group stream on Saturday.
Yeah. And that's the thing. And then Sunday, more Monster Hunter World, PJ?
Yep, it's gonna be Behemoth.
Yeah. And that's the whole week. And yeah. This was a productive stream. We did a lot of side quests. Like personal quests. Oh. Main story finale on Saturday. I guess there's still gonna be more.
Yeah, there's post-game DLC.
Okay. Well, anyway. Keep on the lookout on all of our channels, and I will see you guys next time.
Whoa.
Whoa.